Hello there and welcome to my channel. I'm the UKExpat and in today's adventure I'm going to be taking you to the Valley of the Nobles in Egypt. My friend I was travelling with was feeling unwell that day, so I asked a taxi driver to take me to the Valley of the Nobles solo.
It's me again, the UKExpat, coming to you here from the Tomb of Nobles in Egypt. In today's adventure, we're going to be checking out tombs which have hieroglyphs, artwork and carvings from over 3,000 years ago. Let's go and check things out. Safe to say the Valley of the Nobles was off the beaten path. I looked out into the desert, I was by myself and couldn't actually see another tourist. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this gentleman showed up and offered to show me around on his motorcycle. I accepted, and before I knew it, I was on the back of this quote-unquote tour guide's motorcycle, heading out into the middle of the desert, into the middle of nowhere. We arrived at the first tomb, the tomb of Sinofa, and I was instructed to descend into the tomb. Bearing in mind that I'm in the middle of nowhere in Egypt, out in the desert, descending into what's seemingly a cave by myself. At this stage, I thought I was gonna die.
Could you turn that on, please? Are you okay? Where's the light?
All the village.
It's what?
All the village.
All the village.
Yes.
So there's no light now.
I can.
What had happened while I was in the cave was thankfully just a power cut rather than something a bit more sinister, should we say. So we decided to get back on the bike and head out towards the next tomb. We arrived at the next tomb, but first needed to find the tomb keeper to unlock it.
The Tomb of the Nobles is absolutely magnificent. You guys have to check this out. Look at the artwork behind me.
It was incredible that the coloration of these tombs had been preserved so well after over 3,000 years. Valley of the Nobles is a collection of around 13 tombs. Thankfully, the next tomb was only next door, so I headed into it. The artwork depicted in this tomb shows everyday life from ancient Egypt. Here, you can see men and women going to market. Similarly, this artwork shows ancient Egyptians farming. That was all for that tomb, so I headed back onto the bike towards the next one. The next tomb was a bit more of a mausoleum, being supported by a series of ancient Egyptian columns, which supported the tomb, which was covered in ancient Egyptian millennia-old artwork. This artwork depicted a funerary procession for an important noble in ancient Egypt. We headed over on foot towards the next tomb of the day. At this stage, electricity had come back on into the village, allowing us to appreciate this incredible artwork. Wow! Crazy to think that this was painted millennia ago. Look at the coloration, the greens, the blues, the oranges. This is absolutely magnificent, like it was painted yesterday. You can see this scene of them hunting, the crocodiles, the birds, the people come to life. Wow! We headed back onto the bike towards the next tomb of the day, venturing far out into the desert. In this next tomb, several generations of a family were buried. Here, you can see the parents of each generation depicted in these statues. Incredible, this artwork. Wow! And the effort that must have painstakingly gone into carving these hieroglyphs. Incredible! After this, we had just one more tomb to go. The pattern at the back of this room is what's known as the Seven Gate. Ancient Egyptians believed that this was the door to the afterlife. This final incredible artwork shows the gods Anubis and Osiris. Wow! And that's all for this adventure. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more epic adventures.